Before we came to Malaysia, we had no idea what to expect. We'd watched a few YouTube videos and knew a few people who'd been there, but honestly, we weren't sure how much of it was true.
So we decided to find out for ourselves. We booked a one-way ticket, and we ended up staying 3 months. That's right, 3 months in Malaysia. And let me tell you, it completely changed how we see this country.
Along the way, we realized that a lot of people, especially outside of Asia, have some pretty big misconceptions about Malaysia.
So in this video, we're taking you through our journey and busting misconceptions many people have until they see Malaysia for themselves. 5 myths, plus a bonus at the end, starting from the moment we landed in Kuala Lumpur. I'm Noelle.
And I'm Jonathan.
We're on a mission to live in 100 countries.
Ever wonder what would happen if you got rid of all your stuff and traveled around?
A few years ago, we would have said that was crazy or irresponsible.
But there's more than one way to travel.
Whether it's months in Colombia,
Or months in Romania,
weeks crossing oceans,
slowly traveling the world.
we're writing our own story.
Everywhere we go, we meet amazing people.
This channel may not be for you, but we're inviting you to come along with us.
Because we're not just traveling.
Subscribe for free. Misconception number 1. Malaysia is underdeveloped.
One of the biggest assumptions people make is that Malaysia is behind the times. Like, think dirt roads, no internet, maybe a few chickens in the street.
But when we landed at the airport, we were like, hold on a second. This is not what we expected.
What we saw was amazing. We're talking skyscrapers, high-speed trains, air-conditioned malls with rooftop gardens, and luxury movie theaters. They have better public transportation than we have back home.
Seriously, tap to pay, clean metros, lightning-fast Wi-Fi, modern grocery stores. That's not third world, that's next level.
And by the way, the second tallest building in the entire world? Yeah, it's here.
And the tallest twin towers in the world.
Misconception number 2. No one speaks English.
So naturally, we were expecting a language barrier. It's usually a pretty safe assumption that when going to another country, they don't know your language. But
the second we stepped off the plane, we were surrounded by English signs. And when we talked to people, they just spoke English perfectly.
not like, hello, how are you? I mean, full conversations, jokes. Everyone we met was completely fluent.
It wasn't like what we learned in high school Spanish class or something. Malaysians speak English really well, and I was really impressed. Misconception number 3. Malaysia is culturally one-dimensional.
Before coming here, we'll admit, we didn't know much about Malaysia. And that's actually the case for a lot of people.
If they know one thing, it's usually that Malaysia is a Muslim country. And while that's true, the majority here is Muslim, that's not the whole picture.
While we were here, we celebrated Chinese New Year with local families, walked through Hindu temples during the Thaipusam festival, and heard the Muslim call to prayer echoing through the city.
It's one of the most beautifully diverse countries we've ever been to. And the best part, everyone seems to live in harmony.
We never once saw religious tension. We saw mutual respect, and that was honestly inspiring, something I think the rest of the world could look to as an example. Misconception number 4, the food.
Let's be real. Most people already know Malaysia has amazing food. That's not a misconception.
But what people might not realize is how global the food scene really is. You can eat nasi lemak for breakfast, sushi for lunch, and Italian food for dinner. And it's all delicious.
I had the best Italian food of my life in a mall in Kuala Lumpur. I try not to ever make comparisons between countries, but this Italian food was better than anything we ate in Italy.
We even found our exact brand of contact lenses at the pharmacy. Malaysia's not missing anything. If anything, it has more. Misconception number 5, it's too expensive to visit.
We've traveled to a lot of countries, and Malaysia is one of the best values we've ever found.
It was easy to find apartments under $800 a month, and this is including rooftop pools, gyms, and close to public transportation.
Eating out in Malaysia is unbelievably affordable. Just a few bucks for a meal. And a 90-minute couples massage? That cost us $18 US.
Even the dentist was affordable, and it wasn't a cheap experience either. It was hands down the best dentist we've ever been to, period.
Malaysia proved that quality doesn't have to come from a giant price tag or a fancy brand. Bonus misconception. It's a nice place to visit, but not to live.
This is the one we hear the most. Sure, it looks fun, but could you actually live there?
Well, we did. For 3 months. And honestly, we'll be back again soon.
What do you need to live? Fast internet, gorgeous apartments, walkable neighborhoods, and a metro system that connects everything.
We felt totally safe. We felt welcomed. And most of all, we felt like we were actually living, not just traveling.
That's why our channel's called Travel Living, because we're not just checking places off a list. We're experiencing what life is really like.
And this video is just one part of our Malaysia series. So if you're curious to see more of what surprised us, check out our other videos. We have 7 so far.
Thanks to everyone for watching our videos too. We are so grateful for your support. If you scroll down to the description of this video, you will find some of the things, physical things as well as digital tools, we use as we travel across the globe.
We are just starting to share this information, and more will be added each week on our upcoming videos. If you choose to purchase any of the things we recommend, we might earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. Everything we recommend are things we actually use, and we love them.
See you in our next video!